Ellarigu namaskara. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I know the last video I uploaded was like in 2022, and I haven't really been regularly posting on YouTube since then. There's a lot that has happened, but I want to quickly catch you up. I am going to share all about my hair care routine today, which, if you're interested in that, you can skip to this section. You can skip on the life update if you're not interested. For those of you who stayed back and who care what happened, just life happened. I was not in a place or in a mental state where I want to sit, film, edit, upload YouTube videos multiple times a week. Not only that, I don't know, I just was like, no one was doing makeup. We'd just come out of the pandemic. It was just like a weird time to want to be active on YouTube. And I was like, really not motivated enough. On top of that, I know I was doing like vlogs here and there. I don't think that is me. I'm honestly not someone that even pulls out their phone to take stories when something's happening. I'm more a present person. And I realized like I like to enjoy rather than documenting everything. So I kind of stopped doing that as well. Technically, I've been back on short form content already. Mid 2023, I started doing TikToks really regularly again. Towards the end of 2023, I was sporadically uploading reels onto Instagram, but then I think it was really like Jan-Feb 2024. And since then, I've been very consistent on Instagram. I've been posting reels, and since mid 2024, I guess, I've been posting a lot of those reels on YouTube as well. So if you've been following me along, you probably have seen me pop up on your reels and shorts here and there, and all of it is beauty content. Like, I have not stopped my beauty content whatsoever. You might be wondering, why are you back making YouTube videos again? I just had this itch. Okay, I've had this since the beginning of the year. Things just blew out of control. So I couldn't really start doing YouTube videos, but now I have stabilized. I talk beauty on an everyday basis to my girlfriends, like at least one topic to one person every single day. And I'm like, I want to get back to doing that. I genuinely loved making YouTube videos, and I don't know, something's in the air. All of my favorite creators that I was watching from 2016, everyone is back making long form YouTube videos. And I was really like, it took me back to 2015 where I loved sharing makeup, beauty, skincare, hair care, all of those things. And I'm like, why did I ever stop? And I just felt like the 30, 60, 90 second on reels, and then you have to put so many hooks and this and that to get viewer attention. That wasn't really enough for me. Like, I want to sit and chat and tell you the good, bad, the ugly about all the makeup, beauty, hair care, perfume stuff that I've been doing. So I was just like, you know what, enough is enough. You've built a community, you need to go back to it. You owe it to the community you built to go back to it. What have you missed since you last met me? So last video was Jan 2022. 6 months later, I met the love of my life. A year later, married to him. So I am now a wifey. We've been married for more than a year. I'm also mom of two, a mom of a dog, Babu, and mom of a cat, Crumby, and was living. And then we were there for 2 years, and this move wasn't supposed to happen, but we suddenly got an opportunity to move to California in May of this year, from New York to California. Other main reasons why I wanted to restart my YouTube channel is now I also have space. If you know anything about California, there's sunshine like 300 days in a year, so I can make content in natural light. That was another bonus for me. So I was just like, okay, maybe the stars will align at one point, but I always had this in the back. Now that back of my head, the thought has already come to forefront. If you stayed through the update, thank you so much. If you didn't, that's okay. Life, nothing bad, nothing good. Just like my 20s and my life took over, I'm also going to be more unfiltered and honest. Not that I wasn't before, but I had a lot of thoughts that I felt like I couldn't share out publicly about beauty and makeup and stuff, nothing else. And I was just like, I want to say this out loud, but then I feel like social media has changed so much in the last 4 or 5 years that people do openly talk about things like this. People call out, people hold influencers accountable, people hold brands accountable. And I feel like that dynamic has changed. And even if you see over on my Instagram, I do talk about a lot of these things openly. There'll be a little shift. Basically, there's going to be less filter on my words and my thoughts than I had before. Forgot how much I loved yapping. I'm also sitting in the most ghetto ratchet setup possible. It's a more like stable setup for you to watch videos. But today I want to share my hair care routine. My hair is like it's still growing. It's grown a lot. This is what my hair looked like in 2023. My hair has grown longer, it has more density, it has more thickness, it has more volume, and I 100% think it is because of this specific routine, and I've been doing it. I wanted to come back and start with a favorites or hair, like I wanted to start with something like OG, like some 2016 themed video, but I just didn't want to come back and just start making a video. I wanted to give you a brief update. You stayed through that, great. If you didn't care, that's also fine. I've had at least 3 haircuts in the year 2025 alone, and I feel like I'm already due for another one, and my hair grows like a weed at this point. I'm gonna share you the routine that I religiously follow. I've put my girlfriends through all this routine and they love it. They swear by this as well, and it's a very easy routine. It's just a routine that you can do with all the products that you already have. I'm already shared this short form on Instagram again like a year ago, but I think it's time for a refresh. I'm also going to talk through a lot of these products that I have, not fully in depth, but a lot of these products I've been using for a long time now. So I just want to shed some light if you're interested in finding any new products. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. If you want to know my entire hair care routine that gets my hair looking like this, then please keep on watching. I guess I forgot to mention another main reason I wanted to start with hair care routine for the first video I came back was because I know September is here, which means one and one thing, festive season. September through December is just going to be a lot of events and holidays and this and that. So you will obviously heat style your hair and use this routine every single time you heat style your hair. And trust me, you're gonna see a world of difference. You'll come back to me and be like, oh my god, thank you for putting me on. Hi, Bobby Bear. Say hi to the people. This is a mic. Are you confused what mom's doing? The first step in my hair care Boo. First step in my hair care routine is you're distracting me, baby. What do you want? It's not a toy. I think he just wants to be part of it. He loves camera. The very first step that flex because it's is to detangle my other cheaper serums. The one that I have right now is the Ant Honey. Is the Ant Honey X Deep Moist Hair Oil Step 3.0. This is a Japanese beauty brand. The brand is Ant Honey. They have a bunch of different lines of Ant Honey. Personally, the X Damage Repair is my absolute favorite. I use this as a first step every single time to detangle my hair. Step in my routine is always, always, always a glycolic acid. The one that I'm currently using is the ordinary one. I've tried the Inky List one. I honestly feel like any glycolic acid toner is going to do the same thing. So I use this as the first step because I kind of wash my hair once every, let's put it this way. I wash my hair once my hair gets oily, and I pretty much work out at least 4 or 5 times a week, two of which includes badminton. So you know my hair is like super like greasy and it has buildup. So to break the buildup, I always use the glycolic acid 7% toner. The ordinary one is like $10 and it does a really great job. So this is always the first step. Put this on and I let this sit for like 10 minutes and then I move on to the next step. To absolutely nobody's surprise, hair oiling has become a huge trend in the West, and I'm just like, wait, we did this all our childhood, and I hated hair oiling because it was so much effort to hair oil and then wash it and dry it. Even though my mom did all of that for me, I used to hate hair oiling, but now I cannot wash my hair without hair oiling. Sometimes I get my husband to like chumpy my hair as well. The one that I've been using is by Botanic Hearth Cosmetic Cuticles. This is basically rosemary and Bartana hair oil with biotin. I don't think it matters the brand. I pretty much switch between a plain rosemary oil or a rosemary castor oil mix. This time I just got rosemary and Bartana hair oil mix. Any hair oil that you think does a great job. I know rosemary is not great for a lot of people. It has caused shedding. So if rosemary does not work for you, just like an oil of your choice. I've also tried the Fable and Mane pre-wash hair oil, which I absolutely loved, but I thought it was too pricey to pay for a hair oil. But if you're interested, that's a great one. Indie Wild has a great one. Never tried it. Have not been interested to try it, but that's another great option. So basically, any hair oil on my hair has to go and marinate at least for an hour or two before I can wash my hair. I don't have it with me on hand, but the Minimalist Bond Repair Serum, which is supposed to be like a pre-wash thing, I put it on. I don't know if I see a difference. It says only put it on for 1 hour, which I do. Don't know if I recommend it to you or if it makes any difference to my hair. It is what it's just a step I'm doing because I want to finish up that hair oil, but I don't see a difference with it. This is where I think things are a little unconventional, but bear with me as I walk you through it. I go in with any form of water in a spray bottle. You don't have to have a spray bottle. You can just use water from the tap or a leave-in conditioner, specifically using the Briogeo Superfoods Avocado Kiwi Mega Moisture leave-in spray because I hate this as a leave-in conditioner and I want to use it up. I want to throw it away. This is great for dampening my hair, and I use this to dampen my hair, especially from mids to ends. Once I feel like my hair is damp enough, it doesn't have to be sopping wet like you do for curly hair. Once it's sopping wet, go in with your hair mask. You heard that right. Go in with a hair mask and slather your hair mids to ends and let the hair mask be. You can put this up in a clip, a bun, or whatever. You can also let it stay for 8, 9 hours and then wash your hair. That also works even better. Please keep in mind, you don't have to use a hair mask that is specifically for pre wash. Use any hair mask that you have. The one that I used in yesterday's wash routine is the OGX Bond Repair 1 minute treatment mask. All the hair masks will tell the same thing: shampoo your hair, put it on wet, damp hair, wash it off, follow it with a conditioner. That's what they're all going to say. You don't have to be specific in picking a pre-wash conditioner. Please pick any hair mask that you have and slather it all over your hair. Bonus points if you can put like a heated towel over it for like an hour or so. That is going to give that spa like feeling, and your hair is going to feel so soft and silky and nourished. It's going to make a world of a difference. Once I'm done with the hair mask, I let it sit. I actually let it sit only for 1 hour today because I had things to do. But in the shower, I always like to go in with a clarifying shampoo in additional to a glycolic acid toner that we used in the first step. But I'm out of all of my clarifying shampoos. I can't find any of mine and I need to go buy a restock. I usually like the Kristiness one. I've also tried the K18 one. They're all good. I mean, it's a clarifying shampoo at the end of the day. I don't think you need to be really specific on what you buy. Buy what works for you, what fits your budget. In the shower, my shampoo of choice is again by the Ant Honey brand. This is the Ant Honey X Damage Repair Shampoo. I love this shampoo. This is my third refill, and when I say refill, they come in those refill sachets, so you buy the bottle once, you can just keep buying the refills, and I've already gone through like two big ones. This is like my third refill and I'm already halfway done. And the conditioner that I use is matching. You don't have to use matching again, but I personally love this conditioner. This is again the X Damage Repair Treatment. I love this. They have a whole line for different types of hair. You also get refill packets for every single one of them. I've put my friends onto this. So many people have tried it, and these are the people that were addicted to things like Kerastase, Fable and Mane, that came back to me telling how much they love the Ant Honey one. It's also not as expensive as Kerastase, Olaplex, Way, any of those high-end brands, but it's not like Garnier or L'Oreal. It's not like drugstore cheap either. It's somewhere in between. I know I pay like $20 for the bottle, and then I think between 18 and 22 depending on where you buy for the shampoo conditioner refills, and I love it because I don't want to keep buying like plastic bottles over and over again. I like how it is refillable. This has to be my favorite shampoo. And I also love the fact that it has honey in it. Somehow, like the honey in a shampoo, conditioner, and my hair, they just get along so well. So I personally don't see myself moving away from the shampoo until I find something else better. But I just feel like this is the one thing in my whole routine, whether it's skincare, makeup, hair care, whatever it is, I keep coming back to it. Like I physically cannot wash my hair without this line of shampoo and conditioner, and that has to tell you something. Once I'm out of the shower after the shampoo and conditioner, yes, I use the conditioner despite using a mask because we did the mask prior to the shampoo. I still use it. I still think you should, otherwise your hair will be super like rough and like paper, and you don't want that. As soon as I get out of the shower, this is a non-negotiable, and this is one of the reasons why I believe my hair grows like a weed: a scalp serum. Any kind of scalp serum, scalp stimulating product, whatever it is. I have literally tried everything I found on the market. I've tried Dove, I've tried Wishcare, I have tried Fable and Mane, I've tried, what else have I tried? I've tried a lot. Heritage Remedy. There's literally every affordable brand that I've tried. I honestly don't think any of them in specific make a world of a difference. Any of them do the job. The one that I'm currently using, which honestly I would recommend, this is something that you would put post wash. I know there are different ones, the ones you put pre wash, the ones you can use every day, but the ones that you use post wash, there's a couple of them. But the one I really like and have been using and I'm seeing a world of a difference is this Aromatica Rosemary Root Enhancer. This is like your typical wish care type packaging, which is a spray. It has a really cooling sensation on your scalp. I always use it as soon as I get out of the shower. Kind of like cools my head after it's been in the hot shower for such a long time, and I really like it. I can definitely see such a difference. I'm only halfway through, and I don't think it is that expensive. It's probably like $15 on Amazon, last I remember. I don't know if this is available in India though. The next thing after a scalp serum has to be a leave-in conditioner. The one that I'm obsessed with is the Trader Joe's leave-in conditioner. This also has heat protectant in it, which is why I love it. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Way leave-in conditioner. I've tried the Way one. I feel like they're cousins, they're not the same. but it's really great value for your money because it's only 4.99 and you get such a huge bottle which also has like heat protectant in it. Amazing. I love it. Again, I've put this on to so many of my friends and they all love it. Like they've gone through multiple bottles of it while I'm still on my first one because I like to switch out my leave-in conditioner. I've tried Eva NYC, Fable and Main, Kerastase, L'Oreal, Garnier. I've tried like all ranges. I believe they all work the same. You can buy what fits in your budget. Well, there are certain things that I do recommend, like, the high end ones are better or the drugstore ones are better. When it comes to certain things, I'm like, no, you can pick and choose what fits your budget, what fits your needs. I personally love the Trader Joe's one. So if you have a Trader Joe's around, I recommend picking this up. After the leave-in conditioner, I usually let my hair be. And I always, I never used to do this until like 2022 mid when I got my hair cut, like when I really cut my hair short. I heat style my hair pretty much every single time I wash it. Or I should say, I style my hair pretty much every single time I wash it. For the most part, it is always Dyson. I'm a Dyson girly, love my Dyson to bits. I cannot do without my Dyson. The way my hair comes out with Dyson is immaculate. I have figured it out. If you want me to do a full blown video, I can do it for you on how to get your blowout to last. This is like, okay, my layers are dead, so my hair doesn't really look that great. But in all honesty, using Dyson every time I wash my hair has made my hair healthier, believe it or not. So Dyson is a non negotiable. Am I telling you to go out and buy like a $600 hair dryer just so that it'll improve the health of your hair? Absolutely not. But if you are considering a Dyson, buy it. You will not regret it. You have to learn. There's a learning curve. You are going to struggle. You're going to repent and regret buying it initially. But then once you get used to it, there is nothing like the Dyson. And I stand by this. I'm not influencing you to buy the Dyson. But if you're in the market, I am tipping you towards buying the Dyson. For styling my hair, I have a couple favorites that I absolutely love. Some of these are repurchases, which I'll tell you as I go along. The Bumble and Bumble hairdresser long lasting styling cream is one of my favorites. It really smooths out my hair. It's very lightweight and it smells great as well. I've also tried your Not Your Mother's cream. I can't remember the name of it. That's also equally good. That's only like $10. So I've had this for a year at this point. I religiously use this every single time I wash my hair, and I still have more than half of this. So it's great value for your money. The other products that I have in my rotation, let's do this. Another Bumble and Bumble thickening spray. Feels literally like water. It is for your roots to give volume. I think it does to a certain extent, but this is not something that I'm gonna go gaga over. Once this gets over, I'm happy that it's over. This is like a not so impressionable product in my opinion. A styling product that I absolutely cannot live without is this Paul Mitchell Extra Body Sculpting Foam. This is the one with the purple cap. This has to be my third or fourth mousse bottle. This is the only mousse that is not crunchy on my hair and that holds my curl until I say so. Until I decide that I'm gonna wash my hair, this is the only product that holds my curl. And how so? I always restock this. Anytime there's a sale, I always restock this. If your Dyson Shark or whatever one of those Airwrap versions is not holding a curl, please try a mousse. Not the texturizing mousse, not the curly hair mousse. They're different. Use something that's for volume and body because it needs some grit for the Airwrap barrels to hold on to, and that's probably one of the reasons why your Airwrap barrels might not be holding. So I have like curly hair and my hair holds a curl, and this is the main reason why I feel like I have that smooth, shiny, bouncy curls thanks to this. The other really popular product I was influenced to buy through Instagram was the Genra Professional Blow Dry Mist. This is kind of, I would equate this to like your Rare Beauty blush, the first blush launches, where it is great, but you need to know when to stop because you can go overboard really quick, and this will make your hair very gritty and oily if you go overboard. Thick hair, and I can hold a lot of product, but if I use more than 3 sprays of this, my hair feels oily already. And I don't experience that with any other product. I can go overboard and I'm fine, except with the Skenra one. Something's in the air and it's just like, no, 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 just 3 or 4 pumps. This I think is okay. I think this is pricey. So my hair routine is pretty much that. These are all the products that I regularly use, and that's in my current rotation. But here are a few other things that I kind of swap out here and there. Personally, feel like the hair mask works better when I do it like pre-wash and I let it sit 8 9 hours. I let it marinate in my hair before I wash it, and that has been the biggest game changer in my hair growing like this. Like my hair is down my chest, it's long and it's getting long. So even when I wear my hair curly, which I do often, but when I wear my hair curly also, there is volume, there's definition. The curl patterns are not dead, and I personally believe despite how much heat damage or heat usage I have to my hair, this routine is a saving grace, because every single time I do this and I go back doing my hair curly, my curls pretty much are alive. Let's talk about some hair masks that I've used. The one that went viral and I was so disappointed by is the Shiseido Fino Premium Touch Hair Mask. If you're chronically online like me, you know this tub. I was very disappointed by this. I tried this a year after it went viral. I just found this to be a very average hair mask. On the other hand, I have some friends who have fine thin hair and they loved this. They felt it was great. So I think it depends on your hair type. Well, obviously it depends on your hair type. So for someone like me that had like curly hair, thick hair, this was very subpar. It was not enough. So I feel like this was a pass for me. Another hair mask in my rotation, and I'm absolutely gutted, disappointed by this because this formulation is no longer available. I don't know why brands do this. Why fix when something is not broke? They increase the price, they decrease the quantity, they also removed one of the most important protein components which made this mask what it was. It's no longer the same. It's the Eva NYC therapy session hair mask. This is a huge tub. Literally like Elaine in the sponge episode, how she goes around trying to find a sponge. I did that with the Eva NYC therapy session hair mask, and I have like 4 tubs of this. How many have I gone through, are you asking me? Two already. And that's why I'm like holding off of it, because I have not been able to find any of this in the store again, because they've already pushed the new ones in the market. They changed it earlier this year. Very disappointed, because this was like a 15 to $18 mask depending on where you buy it, and the tub was huge. So even if you use it every single time you wash your hair, and you wash your hair twice a week, this will last you a year easily. It was a great value for money. Not only that, it was such a brilliant hair mask, and they just out of nowhere decided to change the formulation. So I'm very disappointed with the OG old formula. If you have that, that is the best hair mask I've ever tried. I've also tried the Amika ones. They're all great, but they're too expensive. The Eva NYC one was the best bang for your buck. Fortunately, not anymore. I cannot tell you much about the OGX Protein Bond Repair hair mask because I've only used it once, but so far feels good. TBD on that. I will keep you posted in the future. Again, if you're chronically online, Color Wow Dream Coat is everywhere on the internet. People love it. I tried the original one, I tried the extra strength one, did not do anything to my hair. I stepped out in Jersey humidity and my hair instantly poofed up. Like it didn't do jack shit to my hair. So I personally don't believe in any of these color wow type heat activated anti-humidity anti-frizz stuff, because it does not work for my hair. Nothing works for my hair. So when it is humid AF outside, I switch to my curly hair routine, because this shit is not gonna, I'm not gonna blow dry my hair for like 30 40 minutes with patience only for it to poof up the second I step out. On the internet, again, on the internet, if you are aware of Nina Poole, she spoke about how this Mark Anthony Grow Long Ultimate Blowout Shield is a dupe for the Color Wow Dream Coat. Now, I only bought this because A, it's inexpensive, and B, I usually like to put something like this in my rotation 2 times or 3 times in a month to give the shine, to give that like gloss like feeling. Does it do it? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I bought it on Amazon Prime Day sale and it was under $10. So I have no regrets. It's a great heat protectant. But think if you liked Color Wow, I can't tell you if this works like Color Wow, because I didn't like Color Wow to begin with. Is it a good product? Is it a good heat protectant? Yes, and that's all I can tell you about it. But it's also super inexpensive. So if you want to give it a shot, last set of products that I want to talk about has to be part of my curly hair journey. And nothing works as great as the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line. I know it was a really long video. I yapped and yapped and yapped, and that's one of the main reasons why I felt like I missed YouTube videos, because I have so much to say and I can't say it in short form content. I'll still be active on short form content and long form content as well. So, whatever requests you have, thoughts, comments, concerns, review, feedback, whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below. If you've made it so far, please let me know in the comments down below which video of mine made you subscribe to my channel. That would be a really great way to start community building again and we can get back into the routine of things. But that's all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't done already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.